our goddess of costuming. And we're just so thrilled to find out that Linda Eaton actually met this person, this woman. This is a book by Janet Arnold, and she's done 4 books, Patterns of Fashion, and we've used these, and this is just an amazing book because she had access to all these historical costumes. So not only do you get, you know, photos, but also all this amazing research and detailed, beautiful drawings, showing not only the piece of clothing itself, but also the construction, what's inside, how was it lined, how was it padded, what was padded, and then her amazing schematic drawings, which we've actually used from time. I mean, sometimes we're just using the information for the details, and sometimes we'll actually create, you know, by drawing on a grid. So from that, we did get a lot of, for instance, the quilting on here, the collar, maybe the double row of buttons, the peplums, all that kind of stuff. Details like this up on the roll of the sleeve. So that's the kind of thing that we're looking for. So we're creating for the audience. We want the audience to have something to look at. And so let me show you one thing that we did. This is one of Debbie Tice's favorites, I think. This is the costume for Puck. Okay, this is for Puck, and it was worn by Scott Zimmerman. And this is the vest. And so you want, you know, the audience. You want to give something to the audience. And Scott was really nice looking. Scott was
young enough to be our children.
Young, trim, small. He wasn't very tall, and athletic. And we wanted Puck. You know, Puck has to move fast. He puts a girdle around the earth in 40 minutes. So Puck is very physical and moving fast. And also, so much of the fairy world with relationship between Titania and Oberon is really sexual. So we really wanted to, yeah, come on, Puck, let's help us create that. So this is the vest that he wore.
He didn't wear a shirt.
And no shirt, yes! You know, and I think we put like gold or something on his arms.
Put glitter on him.
Yeah, put glitter on him. Janet would know, you were there. See? It pays to do the makeup sometimes, doesn't it? Janet put glitter on his arms. And these were his pants, and you can tell he's a very small, trim guy. And then this was our inspiration. So we had the side was open. Yeah, and I mentioned that to Debbie once. I said, and did you notice that I left that? And she goes, yeah. I did, Cecilia. Yes, I did. So there we got to see his. So that's giving, so you know, we're doing that to the audience. And the same is true when we have, you know, lovely looking women and to look at. We want to, you know, I remember hearing in not Star Trek, but the one that comes after that. There was one actress, beautiful actress, and the makeup people came, you know, she's supposed to be an alien, so they came up with some kind of makeup that totally obscured her face. And then the director said, no, I'm sorry, we're not doing that. And in the end, she ended up with some little thing here. So, I mean, when you have something to work with, something for the audience to see, you don't want to obscure it. So that was one thing. And then the other thing I want to show you was creating something that isn't the 1920s. We did Much Ado, no, Twelfth Night, set in the 1920s. And
lots of found stuff in that.
right, because we found loose-fitting like shifts that we could remake into 20s style dresses, especially with the addition of something called Bertha, right, which is just a little filmy kind of capelet. And
Found men's pants and cut them off 9+4s.
Argyle socks ordered from some golf company. Yeah, right. Argyle socks, which Scott wore again, and so we had a lot of found stuff.
Cap hats.
Caps, vests, and stuff. So you have the character of Festi, who is the jester, gets to sing a song. And so how were we going to translate that into the 1920s? And Brooke Bovard played the part. So we have, so what is she going to be? That's the thing. So we decided that that character would be bohemian, would be kind of a chanteuse, somebody who might have hung out at San Simeon, at Hearst Castle, you know, with all the movie stars, that kind of thing. So we cast her as that, and for that we went to Erte, the wonderful fashion designer and also theater designer, to find that kind of bohemian look. And also Connie McKinney was nice enough to loan us a book from University of Delaware that had authentic 1920s costumes. So this was a pair of lounging pants, and this was made from a drawing, you know, a gridded, you know, scale drawing. And those are the pants. And this is what we came up with. Give me a moment. So this is kind of a Japanese kimono, hat and coat kind of thing. And we've got in the back all these details like Erte would have had. And this is the jester theme, the kind of multi-jester theme. So we have that. And a lot of cool details on the pockets. Erte was really big into pockets. And one who came, Mike, what's her name, Carol, who lives over near the Guildhall. Anyway, her grandson was very interested in fashion. Last year he studied in Paris, actually. But he was about 12 then. We came over and together we designed the pockets. So it was very cool. It was a lot of fun. So that was Brooke's outfit. So there we are, creating for the audience to get these treats to go someplace else.
But you know, this was a treat for Brooke.
Right.
And you know, every time we see Brooke, her hair is straight down her back. But she's such the epitome of an actress that she wanted everybody to see
I'm like,
this.
oh no, I put all this back interest in.
And she did her hair, she twisted it around so that it came this way. And when she was on stage, she was constantly turning
Yeah, right.
this way and that way.
Yeah.
You know, showing off the costume.
That's really fun. Yeah, I thought, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, I put all the interest in the back and she's got all that red hair. But no, that was good. So now we come to creating for the actors, because not only do you want to take the audience someplace else, you want to help take the actors someplace else as well. And costuming helps them create their character, can really help them create their character. Especially the actors who can do that, who can take what you give them and help it be part of their character.